What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, everybody?
Oh, let's see. It's what you would call, or just after Veterans Day. But,
Oh, yeah. Weekend after Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah.
A little cooler in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. It's that time of the year.
We're actually starting to feel the
Oh, yeah.
seasonal, you know.
Oh, yeah.
What, but a couple of days ago, anybody over 300 pounds is sweating their balls off here in the South, you know.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, get your jacket on, then by the end of the day, you've got your biker shorts and tank top on, you know.
Exactly.
Lurleen's done sweated 3 gallons, talking about she's cutting the bump in the air back down to 65 one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about like almost a European version of Shaft right here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Think about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's that, you know, maybe Jethro Tull in the back trying to do a little debut.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, this is from 1974.
1974.
Right. It's David Bowie.
Obviously, it's David Bowie.
Yeah.
So, I've never heard this album. But I like anything and everything basically that Bowie does. You guys know that. Oh, by the way, hello, Canadian Comic, Scotty. Yeah, all the other people, I haven't forgotten their names. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, Suzanne, whoever. Yeah, because, you know. But, take a picture of the back. Guys, you know you can enlarge it, so.
But this is what's on here.
Rebel, Moon's Daydream. What?
Like
We never did this album. Talk to me, Steve.
You tell me. I don't think
Tell me about this album. Give me some information on this album.
Well, after Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars, they broke up.
Okay.
This is new. This is like I say. This is like the thin white Duke, you know. He wore the suit, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So did he tour with this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man, why is it that everything that's worth listening to in rock seems like it was recorded like in those magical years? Not just these only 2 years, but 74, something special about 74, obviously. You know, because you had The Doors, LA Woman.
71.
71, was it?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, there you go. I'm off already. No, but from 68 to 76 is like this magical year, right? And there's even some earlier, like Steppenwolf had stuff in 63.
Yeah, there was
67. Yeah, 67, which is crazy to think that, man. But
There
now,
was George Orwell, 1984.
yeah, I was going, well, exactly. That's why it sounds the way it sounds like now. It's almost like a concerto,
Right.
you know. So was Runson playing with him?
No.
Oh,
This is after the Spiders from Mars, they broke up.
okay. Who's the guitarist on this one?
I don't know.
He's too small for me to read.
Yeah.
You guys look that up. When you look up the album. Of course, the name of the album is David Bowie at the Tower of Philadelphia. So you got all of the ones I love, obviously.
Right, yeah.
I love this Rebel, obviously. Moon's Daydream.
Yeah.
It's one of the coolest riffs in rock.
Oh, yeah.
So if I would
Notice, this is one of the original old-timey double CDs because it's a double hinge.
Yep. So you open up, oh, of course.
It's how it hinges
Yeah.
up, you know, like that.
These guys here might not know about it, but yeah, now
To where they can put both CDs in
inside the same one.
Right. There's no big double hinge bookcase.
Imagine getting an album, and you've got an insert that pulls out, so therefore they have the double page inside. You know what I'm talking about? You actually have the page pull out and read, and then the album itself. Those are pretty cool. So if I would have known that most of my favorites were on here when Steve sends me a text last night, I don't know if I could have slept hardly. I'm very excited. I love it. How was your day, by the way?
Good.
Yeah.
Nice and sunny today.
By the way, it's daylight savings. Normally we'd have a light coming through here about right now,
Oh, yeah.
but no, it's done for. It's almost 6 o'clock. But
No, at least we're not bundled up
no.
in the toboggan.
But let me tell you something. This morning when I was getting ready for work, I had a choice. I thought about just coming straight over here after work. I pretty near did. When you called me, I was just hit a shoelace and was trying to wash up. And you're like, where you at? And I had a gray toboggan out from the very first episode we did.
Oh, wow.
and I was going to do like an homage to it. Then I got out my old school. Actually, I wore my old school Hooper hat today. I never wore it to work. I got it cleaned up, and Fitzgerald noticed it. He's like, "Dude," he said, "Eddie, that looked like something we had in like '96, '97." And these were, well, not this one, but it was a retro hat then, the way they made it, and it looked good because I got me these long sleeve like outer shirts that I could wear underneath my red shirt. They look like a complete uniform. I was the only one that looked professional. Hooper might have one of the colors on, but then he's going to have his hoodie. You guys at South Park know there's a character on South Park called Timmy that gets killed, and he has his hoodie strings pulled up the waist like that. That's Hooper during the day. Hooper will tell you, "Look, I just warmed up real good," and he's talking through a funnel because he's got it, towards the time. I'm like, come on, man. But shout out to Gitmo, God bless him. He's put up with stuff. It ain't just, he didn't start with Hooper.
Well, he's happy now that Johnny's moved out of
Exactly.
the house next to him.
Well, he's not necessarily happy. He says they've done him wrong.
Right.
I will say that. But he is happy because it saves him a lot of stress.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Because Tenny would be on, you want to know the truth, Tenny would be on his back all the time. You know what? He's saying the N-word, and he's screaming, he's yelling, and he's singing.
Yeah.
Go sing to him. He's like, "Just let him be, honey." He's drunk. Just Gitmo was drunk too. He understood. But sometimes some of the shit that Johnny was saying goes over, like when Johnny helped with the doghouse. He may have contributed everything out of the goodness of his heart, but late at night when he was drunk, he'd be like, "You don't even take care of your dogs. I built your doghouse." You N-words. So that's the kind of stuff that Hooper don't understand. That's why when I said one time Hooper, he says that word. And then Fitzgerald said, "Eddie, I know he does because I'm his neighbor," and he hollered it out. And this is about 3 years ago. He said he hollered it out in that pool house in the summertime. And he said, "I hate all these years that live around." Because Fitzgerald said he almost went over to the house.
Oh, wow.
But he kept his mouth shut.
Yeah.
By the way, I like the recorded version better, but I would give my eye teeth. I don't know which teeth they are, but I would give my eye teeth to go to this concert.
Oh, yeah. Look at baby. Lay the real thing on
Lay the real thing on me.
This on that one.
Now remember, guys, if you take these older 50-year-old lyrics and say, "Hey, lay the real thing on me," she might start pulling out fake eyelashes, fake titty, wig, like a wig, her waist expander, you know what I'm saying, like everything, you know what I'm saying. So be careful what you ask for. She might have you set up like some biscuits sewed up in an old can, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, bring me one, Steve, will you? I wish they would have had a little more heavier guitar, but that's where your Runson comes in, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's right after they broke up.
Yeah.
You can't, even though it's a great song, you can't expect people to have learned it real quick because it's Munson and Bowie's creation. So I just love how he would go out to a rendition of All the Young Dudes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But when the Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, the motion picture, they
Awesome.
captured the concert and the audience.
perfect.
Oh,
Well, actually, three. It was the trifecta: the audience, the sound, and the visual.
Oh, yeah.
The trifecta of everything. Your audio, your visual, and then your audience, the ambiance. You got all of those recorded.
Oh, yeah.
It's game over.
Well,
No other recording can. In fact, I like on my YouTube. I will listen to the live Moon Stage Ring from the original,
Ziggy Stardust, yeah.
rather than listen to the recorded version in the studio.
Right. Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's just so much better.
Well, some bands are better live,
Yeah.
some bands are better in the studio.
Exactly. In some bands, it's a hit or miss. It's just whatever song, the mood, how you feel, and how it comes out that day. You know,
Yeah, the composition of the song.
exactly. Like there's sometimes that you might have had, say, like Freddie Mercury. He's doing Fame, or he's doing just whatever his big boisterous songs were at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would sound better with live than recorded. You know what I'm saying? The one he did with Bowie, their compilation sounded good. Bowie same way. The Beatles were never good live. Only were they good in the studio, and they knew that. When they came over here a month after the British invasion, there was angst and anger amongst the band because nobody could get their sound the way they want to sound at Giant Stadium or at RFK Stadium where Dad went to go see them play. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Beatles did play the Hollywood Bowl.
They did. The same year that they went to RFK, they went to the Hollywood Bowl. My dad was telling me that. So. So Dad's got a picture of him and my pop outside of RFK.
Yeah.
Then the extra tickets in a shadow box. So Chad flipped out when he seen that. Oh my God! I took it to Dad's office, showed him stuff, and he took pictures.
Yeah.
He literally took pictures, took his phone out, and took pictures. His dad asked me through the stereo, "Who's in our room?" I'm like, "No, it's just Chad." And even that, like the other day, Mom said, "Where are you going?" I said, "It's Chad." So they met Chad once in the house. You know, Chad, yeah. So Chad will come down every once in a while. We'll have we send up a burnt offering, you know, a couple times. Up there by the swings. He liked the vibe because it would be around 9, 10 o'clock at night when it wasn't cold. It was like a couple weeks ago. And he's like, man, he said, so the only people there, I said, those are my parents. They're not coming out. They do their thing. Then you have an elderly couple over here. The mayor's there. And I started explaining. He's like, dude, you know everybody here. I'm like, dude, I know where we can move, where we can't move. You know what I'm saying? Plus the music. He's like, can we play the music? I'm like, sure we can. I had my bag. Put that off. You know what I'm saying? Just play it. So. But yeah, great album, man. Oh, there's much more to
We're
go.
going to take a break.
We'll be right back.
We are, baby.